Hey there, it's me, the Cartoon Geek, and today, let's talk about the Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes is among one of the most popular cartoons of all time, alongside the likes of Tom and Jerry. It was known for its cartoony nature and comedy, as well as its more outspoken and violent moments. But hey, that was the 60s for you. Now fast forward to the 2010s, where cartoons have generally become viewed as more for kids and thus should be kid-friendly. However, there does come a problem with that. Because big companies like Nickelodeon want to target their content as more for children, it's harder for adults and older children to enjoy what they have to offer. Back in the day, with shows like Dexter's Lab and the Powerpuff Girls, both kids and adults could watch them with no problem. So you could imagine it would be hard to remake something like the Looney Tunes Show to appeal to both kids and adults while still adhering to what Cartoon Network wanted. And I'm pleased to say that the Looney Tunes Show does this pretty well. It had tons of great episodes that I could cover that I could easily see both audiences liking. And one of the best episodes to prove this is To Bowl or Not to Bowl. So let's get into it. The episode begins immediately with a joke, as most episodes do.
Do you have any fours? Daffy, we're playing chess. Was it Colonel Snow in the pantry with a candlestick? Do you even know how to play chess? Of course I do. Jin!
I do like the calm nature of the show. It's very slice of life, and for this kind of show, having a calm nature is necessary. But what they do right here is that they make the normal interesting. They don't show you Daffy and Bugs playing chess. They show you Daffy and Bugs playing chess and Daffy pretending an earthquake is happening to avoid losing.
Look over there! No, just look over there! If I turn around, you're gonna flip the board over and say it was an earthquake. No, I won't. I promise. Just look over there. Please. Earthquake!
It's wacky, but not too wacky that it distracts from what it wants to do, if that makes sense.
I better get going. I don't want to be late for my singing lesson. You go to that every Thursday night. I've never heard you sing. Let the fun begin.
It's too bad Bugs can't ever come bowling with us.
Yeah, but he's got those darn singing lessons.
I also like the sense of normalcy Daffy takes in his lies. The lies don't always have to be wacky because it's Looney Tunes. They can still use very basic interpretations of Daffy's character and make it interesting as well as funny. Because if I'm gonna be honest with you, my attention was piqued at this point to know what Daffy was up to. They tease the lie and show us more about what is going on, and I like that as well. This show is really good at being subtle with its stories. Crossfade to Daffy going to his bowling club, where we see Porky as well as a few other minor characters, Marvin the Martian and Pete the Puma, who have appeared in a few episodes before. The episode makes it apparent that Daffy is very popular there, with people greeting him friendly, him acting very confident and cool, even buying his teammates snacks, albeit with Porky's money. He isn't actually shown to be the best bowler ever, but because of the way he is treated, you can only assume that he is as good as, if not better, than anyone around him. A smart move, considering that Daffy isn't the best at everything. He never is. We meet our main antagonist of the episode, Terry, who is shown to be a smarmy, confident jerk.
Or should I say, Daffy dumb?
Good try, Pooh. Daffy? Bugs?
Bugs? I thought you had your singing lesson.
What are you doing here? I was just sitting at home doing nothing, so
What's going on?
I told them both conflicting lies, and now it's all falling apart.
So, let me get this straight. You're in not taking singing lessons?
No. Daffy told me he was taking singing lessons.
So, this whole time he said you were taking singing lessons, you could have been bowling with us?
I like this scene where Daffy's lie unravels. It also backs up my point that this show is wacky in its own right. Daffy still tries to hide his lie in a very cartoony way, even though he should know that it's pretty much over for him. We also learn that Bugs is pretty good at bowling, and the rest of the team applauds and praises him for it. Daffy takes him to his office, and we get this confrontation scene.
I'm waiting for what? Your apology? Don't you see? I finally managed to cobble together a circle of friends so pitiful that I'm the cool one and you're blowing it for me. For some reason, people think you're smarter than me, that you're more talented than me. But when I'm here, hanging out with those nitwits, I'm the winner. I finally found a place where I feel good about myself, and that place is right here.
This scene is really great. It shows us that Daffy does want to be accepted by a group because he is aware that he isn't popular, even if he notes that his group isn't the brightest or the best at bowling. He also acknowledges that Bugs is way more popular than him, and they even show us that Daffy's team obviously likes Bugs more than Daffy.
They don't like me more than you.
But Bugs doesn't take this opportunity to steal the spotlight, because in this version that isn't his character. Even if some of the interpretations of him have shown him to be more of a bastard, he still does try to be nice and a saint in this version, which is a character that I can get behind more. Everything about this is just perfect.
That guy's good.
He's the newest member of my team.
So yes, Terry gets a new member on his team, who really should be checked for steroids if he can shatter bowling pins like Porky says.
Are you sure about this?
Bowling balls don't talk. Strike!
Ooh, nice!
You can question my methods, but you can't question my results. Isn't that right, Porky?
I just love that. This episode really gets a lot of laughs out of me. So Porky gets sent to the hospital, and since he can't play, suggests that Bugs should take his place. Everyone loves this idea, and that leaves Daffy with a choice to make.
I'm jealous of Bugs, but I hate Terry. Jealousy or hatred? Hatred. Surprisingly easy choice.
So he puts his jealousy behind him, and the day of the tournament arrives. We get this amazing montage, which I'm gonna have to advise you to find yourself, because I can't show you all of it, because fair use. So the stage is set. The Lucky Strikers lead by 1, and Bugs is about to bowl. If they can get at least 2 pins, they win the entire tournament. Now, because Bugs is shown to be an extraordinary bowler, you can probably guess that he's gonna get way more than 2 pins and win the entire tournament for him. But seeing that Daffy is disappointed because someone is gonna get rid of the one place he is appreciated at, he fakes a fall and advises Daffy to take his place. And after he instills some confidence in him, he finally steps up to the lane and...
Hold on. I'm getting word that there's been a technical error. Apparently, the pins were not fully set before the player released the ball.
League rules clearly state that any technical error results in an automatic redo.
So Daffy gets another chance at glory, to keep his high status and to prove to Terry that he is the better bowler. He steps up to the lane and...
Strikers win the tournament!
Yep, he misses again, which I'm sure will land him at least a year in therapy. So Granny finally makes her shot, gets a strike, and that was to bowl or not to bowl. This episode is near perfect. It really highlights that this show can be wacky, a good slice of life story, and be just as entertaining for adults as kids. The jokes and the way the other characters acted was on point as well, with each character serving a specific purpose, with Bugs and Daffy being very likable as well. The story also never went on too long, which I feel can be a challenge for some series that have 22-minute episodes instead of 11-minute episodes. So thank you all for watching. If you haven't seen my review of Timmy's Secret Wish, click here. Hopefully it won't take 3 weeks to get the next review out, and I'll see you whenever.